I'm quite fond of Guilty Gear Strive, so much that I now have 1k plus hours on the game. I just love this game so much. I love how everything feels so strong and impactful. Like, look at this yo-yo, it is basically a dumbbell on a string. And I love the mechanics, and the characters, and the art style, and the music. So let me share my love for this game with you, please, and just explain this stuff, and why you should give it a shot. There's so much to learn, even when it comes to universal mechanics alone. Roman cancel has 4 variations: blue that slows down everything, red is for unhit and unblock, and it's normally used for extending combos or pressure. Purple just sort of cancels your move if you press it early enough, and yellow is used for escaping pressure mostly. Roman cancels can be very versatile. You can do all sorts of stuff with it. And you got the dust button, everyone gets this. It can be an overhead, it can be a sweep, and your grab is also binded to it. Risk though? Risk is a dumb as hell mechanic. Why do I get exploited for blocking in a game where if I get hit by Soul Bad Guy once, it's basically the same as having an entire nuke dropped on me. Tension is a at the bottom of your screen that you can use for multiple things: overdrives, Roman cancels, faultless defense to push back your opponent, and you have to keep track of yours and the opponent's to ensure that you secure that W. Burst has also had some interesting developments as a resource since my original video. It went from looking like this to looking like this. They also changed the way gold burst works too. Instead of giving you 100 meter, it gives you positive bonus now. Originally meant for escaping combos or unfavorable interactions, you can now use it as an offensive tool now as well, with the help of Wild Assault, which has 3 variations. Red or orange, because that's what color it actually is. This is mostly found in rushdown characters, and may not just exist as a combo tool now. Blue guard crushes and also staggers on hit, so you can use it for a lot of setups and combos. White is mainly reserved for big bodies, and it is just invincible, and it also used to be plus on block. They also added Reflect Shield, which I feel for the most part is pretty niche, but more defensive options are welcome in this game in my opinion. And then there's wall breaks. Wall breaks are cool as hell, because you don't have to be stuck in the corner forever, and you can see all these cool parts of the map. When you and your opponent both get wall broken, it resets to neutral unless someone hits you with the super, then you get knocked on your ass. There's also wall slumps, and these suck. I think wall breaking is cool, but it kinda contributes to the snowballing effect that's in Strive. I don't think it's that bad, but it is a bit annoying. And then you have all these characters to choose from. They all come with their own movesets and playstyles. Every character in this game is challenging to master, but also really fun to pick up for the most part. Some more than others, I'll admit. Every character has their own intricacies, and every character's own weaknesses and counterplay, as well as their strengths. And every character, and I mean every character, except Slayer, requires skill to be good at. Oh my goodness, and I cannot forget to mention the art direction and character designs in this game. The characters in this game are also cool, and they all feel so diverse from each other. Mostly, I think. Like, anything goes here. Weirdo doctor with a paper bag in his head, samurai vampire guy, trans girl with yo-yo, goth they. There's not a single character in this game that isn't at least a little bit cool to me. Even the characters people would consider lame, like Kai, I still think is really cool. Every character is so lively, and they have such cool animations, and you get such a good idea of the characters and their personalities. It all feels so lovingly crafted. I'm not a huge anime person. I dip into Japanimation every once in a while, but this game is awesome, and the art style is awesome. Like, they were able to replicate the 2D anime art style so well. Everything is animated so well, it's also gorgeous. Although I will say the previous game, Exert's art direction was nicer in some aspects. It felt a lot more like anime, I guess, and it led to some really nice looking visuals. But in Strive, I feel that everything looks a bit more dynamic, and the characters were a bit better animated. You cannot forget the music of Guilty Gear Strive. It's really good, and I love how they give insight to each of the characters. People will argue which song is better, but I think they're all good. I guess my top 3 like this, I don't really have a favorite. But no matter what, each song has that one segment that just like makes you ascend it to heaven itself. Although after a while of listening to these songs so much, they start to feel a bit samey to me. They're mostly done by the same few artists, and they start to feel very similar after a while. Doesn't really take away from them, and I still think that they're all fantastic, but I just be listening to it too much, man. Anyway, I love this game. It will always be very special to me. I have poured so many hours into this game. I will continue to. Like, I kinda made friends through this game, and I discovered stuff I was very passionate about to playing this game. And seeing myself grow and improve while playing this game has also been very rewarding for me. Anyway, if you're watching this, go play the game. It's awesome, and I love it, even when it makes me extremely angry. Obviously, I didn't go over everything in this game, because there's a lot. If you actually want to know how to play the game, I would recommend watching a bunch of pro plays, as well as looking at Dustloop. Obviously, I'm still not the best at this game. I'm kind of a slow learner, so probably don't listen to me for advice. Also, there's actually one character I do not really care for at all, and that's Lucy. I don't want no guest character, I'm sorry. Okay, that's all now, bye bye!